Alright, welcome back to the channel. We are in San Diego where it's actually raining. We're taking a delivery of empty bottles to Socorro, New Mexico. It's a 700-mile run. It does look like it's letting up a little bit. I decided to jump back into ATS. I got sick and I couldn't do really anything as far as streaming like this, because my voice would give out all the time. So I did do a couple of GTA Online stuff or whatever, just to keep something out there. But we're back at it. I'm not going to go full bore until I'm 100%, which we're not quite there yet, but we're close. But anyway, let's get her done. Yeah, we're rocking the new Peterbilt 389. This is our second Peterbilt 389 that we have. Did I get hooked up on the goddamn thing? I think I did. Got hooked up on something with the visibility not being well with this rain and stuff. It doesn't help matters. I mean, I glanced over at the mirror, but I couldn't tell whether we were making that turn or not. But anyway, we're back at it. I'm happy to be back behind the wheel of something here. It just kind of sucked because I couldn't do much of anything. You know, without my voice, I really can't narrate, and I don't like these videos without a narration or something, interaction. GTA Online, it doesn't matter. You got an avatar character down there, and he's doing whatever he's doing. But this is a whole different ball game as far as I'm concerned, so it's better, in my opinion, better content if somebody's there. There's at least shooting the breeze with the people watching. So that's where we're at. We're gonna get this up processed, or the load's gonna get delivered, then we'll edit it and we'll upload it the same day. So it'll be a different time than we normally upload them, just because I haven't really gotten any content out. So that's kind of the way it'll be for the next couple of days until we get kind of back on the schedule of what we had prior to that. Of course, schedules are always subject to change. You can't have a hard schedule and say it's going to be that way. There's always things that intervene and put a wrench into the cog of the works. So that being said, we'll try to stick with it the best we can. We gotta make a left turn up here, but I think it's where these X's are. Yep. If there's an opportunity for us to do a rest area so we can get to something different for weather, I will definitely do that. But being that it's daytime, I'm hesitant to do that right now. Been a little bit of time since I think we've done a 700-mile run, but keep in mind, it is, once we get out of California, we start hitting the desert, it's going to be pretty easy. Okay, we can bypass this apparently. It's going to be pretty easy to you know, boogie along there and make up time, because I think most of it's highway and very little of it is going to be rural roads and such. Yeah, an American truck just released a new truck, which I'm like, really? You couldn't have released this a week ago when I was thinking, you know, about getting a truck. I mean, I like this Peterbilt. I will drive it for a bit, but we're going to probably upgrade to that newer one, the International Eagle that they just put out. Because that looks awesome. It's 10:00 something in the morning. Yeah, find a way to get me get money out of my pocket, will you? We'll do, says the police officer. I believe our lights are on now, so they can't find us again. Oh yeah, and that's the next one. See, we're overdue here. Oh my goodness. Looks like we're gonna have to set the cruise, so that piece of crap up there doesn't get his panties up in a bunch and starts fining us every 10 seconds. But anyway, we're at whatever. We're at the speed limit, just a mile over or whatever, but that just shows you how the big city, you know, the big cities in California are like a stone throw away from desert. It's how close they are to desert. I mean, San Diego, and boom, like a minute later, we're already in the desert. I'm just surprised that the speedometer, or not speedometer, the speed limit hasn't jumped up. And as I say that, it's up to 70. For cars, maybe. This is a real bummer. It's a real bummer because it's so foggy I can't see very well, so we're going to try to keep it slow here for a bit. At least for a little while. I mean, it would be nice if this stupid rain would stop. How often does it rain really out there? It's a desert. This way, if we go to New Mexico, that'll be close to our main hub where we have our trailers stored, and we'll see if we've got maybe a different trailer there we could use instead of this reefer trailer that we have. I did buy a food storage container. It's not a Ziploc bag or whatever the hell you think it is, but basically it's for hauling like milk or syrup or something like that, I guess. I don't know exactly, but I'm assuming milk or water. And you can haul it in those big tankers. So that's what we got. Of course, I already had a trailer on the back of the truck at the time I bought it, so it's out there in Albuquerque. Now, that's if the other drivers haven't taken it. Okay, we can go 55 now. I think it's cleared enough. I go from one extreme to the next. It's kind of ridiculous. Well, we got 100 miles off the run so far. Not too bad. It keeps looking like it's lightening up, but it doesn't do that. I mean, we had a big band of fog come through. It made it so tough for us to drive that we actually were driving slow. Heck, we had it down to 37. That freaked me out. Forgot that it does that. It always sounds like it's outside, but technically your rig is not, its window is not open, so I don't know why it does that. Yeah, we almost drove off the highway for getting a drink of water. That'd have made the headlines for sure. Maybe it's about time I get a straw out. I don't know. Did they ban those here too? If I get a straw and use that, the straw police will be after me. Anyhow, I'm hoping you're having a wonderful day, morning, evening, night, whenever it is that you're watching this. I'm certainly having a good time because I feel like I really missed this. It's only 4 days, but just the whole gaming thing up here, I really miss doing this. I've been at this hardcore for like over a year, at least 8 months now, especially. But I was dabbling in it when I first got into it, and now I just made, I made the commitment 8 months ago. Actually, it's been almost a year now, actually, to be honest. I think it was about April or something last year. So, yeah, we're having fun. Yeah, we're all over the dang place. It's hard to maintain your lanes anyways. Maybe I'll check something as we get towards the straight here. It'll be easy when I jump back out. Okay, what I wanted to check is trailer manager. Yeah, food tank. Yeah, she already took it. So I'd have to buy another trailer to have another trailer. Oh my goodness. We are not having a good day. I'll tell you that for free. Pardon me. But anyway, looks like our trailer is occupado. Somebody took it. Maria M. took the food tank. That's what it's called, the food tank. I didn't realize that. But I also have a flatbed and another reefer. Or mine's an insulated, it's not a reefer. So mine's for hauling, I guess I can haul them milk, dairy, and meats and stuff like that, non-frozen. So anyway, let's get back at it. So that being said, if we're going to get another trailer, we'll have to buy another trailer, and hopefully we'll be able to keep it. It doesn't matter, I'd like all of my drivers to have a trailer, so it's not a big deal. The game, I guess, automatically will just give them a trailer. I'm assuming. But I do plan on buying that new international truck that they got, the International Eagle. It looks very similar to this one, this Peterbilt 389. So I've got 2 of those. So when the money rolls in, we're going to look at upgrading. Yeah, see, now the speed is 75, but because this is a World of Trucks, a World of Trucks run, we can only go 65. So we're going to put the cruise on, we're going to set it, and forget it. Sounds like an infomercial, doesn't it? I don't know if looks are deceiving here, but it kind of looks like it's starting to lighten up a little bit. But I've said that about 4 times already, only to encounter more rain. So we got some pretty sizable money coming in from some of these folks, especially if they've got their own, well, technically my trailer. They're my trucks and my trailers, they're driving. That's the way to do it, though. I mean, if you're going to get into this game, be bold about it, but make sure you got a pretty decent foundation first. Just buy one truck, drive it for a while, buy another truck, same kind of stuff, over and over again, repeat, repeat, repeat. As we're heading down the highway, we've got 10 grand in our pocket already from our 5-6 drivers or whatever the heck it is. We make more on our runs than they do typically if we take a long one. This one I think is going to net us like 30. I think. I forget exactly, but it's not as much money for the miles we're going on. That's the problem I have with it. But at the end of the day, I can't be so picky. We never leave anywhere. But if you are indeed liking this this episode, a like would be appreciated. I say that all the time in every episode, and sometimes it feels like I'm beating a dead horse, but it does help the YouTube algorithm spread the channel. You know, the more likes it gets, the more promotion it gets, without having me have to promote it myself financially. Because sometimes I do that. I'll throw the video out there, and you know, I'll throw some promotion towards it so I can get some views. And a lot of people, they don't like that when you say something like that. It's like, well, that's cheating. Well, gosh, you know, how does anybody get anywhere in life without some promotion? You have to promote yourself. If you're going to be on a TV show, what do? They promote that show up and down all across the network during other shows. So I'm no different in that regard. If you're going to do anything in life, don't do it half-ass. Don't half-ass anything. So I think we're done with the rain. Fortunately, we're going as fast as we can, and yet these guys are kind of tandem going the same speed here or something. It's kind of weird. Because I'd hate to get behind them and all of a sudden get too close. I can't go any faster because we're basically governed at 65. Because this is a World of Trucks run. If it was a truck run for ATS, the game without the well, it's still connected to World of Trucks regardless, but you know what I mean. You know, it's just a game within that. It's a run for them, and it's not a run for World of Trucks. We'll simplify it there. So I've done that over the time. I've promoted certain videos to see how well they did. I had only one video kind of go viral for me, and that was GTA content. It was a Trevor kidnapping video where he had to return the celebrity. Excuse me. And that one, I got 18 subscribers off that one video. That was only like 5 minutes long. So if I waited around for stuff like that to happen, we'd never grow. Excuse me. I probably should have waited another day for this. Excuse me. Not a big fan of this crap when this happens. I felt pretty good all day. The minute I come up here, maybe I should have aired this room out. Probably shouldn't have done that. Well, this guy's got to stop anyways, right? So 2:24 p.m. game time. All right, so it looks like we're going to be delivering this in the middle of the night, apparently. Alright, so I'm going to tone down on the commentary because I don't think I'm going to make it through the video. I'm going to be probably coughing my brains out and stuff, so we'll tone it down a little bit. Probably saying, oh my god, about time, shut the hell up. Yes, I know, believe me, I can't sometimes. You have times you can't get me to talk, and then when you do, you can't shut me up. Story of my life. F-35's outside making some wonderful noise. Not sure if the microphone's catching it, but I'm sure they are, some of it. Yeah, we're going to go outside view for a second so I can take a drink of water without having the camera wig out on me.
Go straight.
There we go. Say we should be in Arizona by now. Oh, that Los Angeles is back that way. Okay, I get it. Not this one, it's the next one. Yeah, I couldn't do that one anyway. It hit a wall.
Exit right. Go straight.
Lot better since it stopped raining, I'll say that. So we got 360 plus miles remaining. I think there's 20 or 30 grand in this one. We'll find out at the end, if not before. If I'm able to stop somewhere, I'll check, but I'm not going to do it on the fly because safety. Yes, safety reasons. Yeah, I know the paint doesn't match, but close enough. Nice. They're putting the first miles on this truck just like the last one. The last one, we got about 5,000 miles out of it. That's when we decided to
Keep left. Then
trade her in. Not trade her in, but get going, dude. How am I supposed to get to the left lane if you're paralleling me all the way through? Come on, get over, you stupid idiot.
turn left.
I say, hopefully we get through this before the damn thing decides it's gonna change on us. Some windy roads coming up by the looks of it. I hope not. Not a big fan of that. But we will endure. I'm hoping this isn't that same place we went to before where it was such a pain in the ass. Kind of reminds me of it. There's a rest area along the way, so we'll figure something out, maybe. Oh god, yes, it's the same kind of road. It might not be the same one, but pretty freaking close. Just nothing but windy roads. Really any shitting thing you can do about it, you just gotta deal with it. I mean, we can turn around, but, you know, we're already locked into this particular run, or in this particular way we're going to. Problem with it. I get that sometimes I don't position myself correctly. Nice little view. You'd think there'd be a viewpoint here. We're gonna stop it just to forward the time, just so we're not running into overnight crap. I mean, it'll still be dark in the morning, mind you, but it won't be a lot dark for long. There we go. Yeah, since this stupid thing's being retarded, let's check this way, check this way. Alright, I think we're good. There we go. Yeah, I really don't like this road, but I figured we were going to head into nighttime, so it was better to get ahead of it, and we'll be dark for just a short time because it's already 4:30. It's going to be 4:30, and then 5, and the next thing you know, it's sun's up, and there should be less traffic. Maybe we can get maybe the worst of it's already ahead of us, or behind us, I mean. Nice little gas station in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure you appreciate something like that if you're down this road and you're almost empty and you're like, well, where's the next one? Well, that son of a gun can gorge the hell out of you because there ain't another one around. To your knowledge or mine. Apparently the retarder was hit. I hit the retarder. Where's that? I saw something. I might have hit the wrong key looking for the gameplay keys and buttons. Retarder. Increase. Alright, so I think that's what I did. I hit that. Let's see. I don't know, we gotta figure out that. There was another button too, but let's just try to get through this. They got too many function keys. And one of these days I plan on getting a box. So I can assign the stuff right there and just throw a switch here and a switch there. I had this issue happen early on in ATS when I bought a truck, and then there was a retarder thing in it and all of that, and I was just hitting the stupid thing all the time mistakenly. Oh my gosh, it's kind of annoying. Sounds like you're letting air out of a mattress or something. Now we're picking speed up. That tells me we're out of that craziness. Yeah, we should be getting close to a daylight. Sun up. sunrise.
Go straight.
Well, we were flying along there for a second. I was getting worried we wouldn't be able to make this light. Or not make it, but stop in time. There wasn't any making. It was already red, but you get what I mean. I think we're supposed to be in the right lane. Oh, that thing to deactivate? Let's see if I can find that key. My apologies for having to do this, but I can't deal with that stupid retarder thing. Retarder. This key is. Huh. Okay, the one. So is it the period key? Oh my gosh. We're gonna try that one. I think it's that one. I think so. You let him go since I was a little late putting the directional on. Turn signal, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's all called those different things at any given moment. Yeah, retarder's now off, so it was that button. Alright, awesome that we figured that out. Well, the game helped, but kind of key was very nondescript. It looked like the period key, but I wasn't sure if that's what it was or not, because the period key on the keyboard has got a the greater than symbol, if you know what I mean, like the V turned sideways. Oh, come on. Now it's saying it's activated. And it's always when I start up, so we'll see what happens. Oh, this fucking game. Jesus. Keys and buttons. Keys and buttons. Alright, why don't we do a different button then? we're going to use the arrow down. Yeah. That way we fix that. We'll assign our own damn key to that because I can't figure it out and I'm tired of dealing with it. My apologies for having to jump in there and do that, but it's so dang quick for the most part. Yeah, I've had to go in 3 different times, but my prescription eyeglasses needed to be redone about 3-4 years ago. So it takes me a little while to register. That's why I'm surprised my gameplay is as good as it is sometimes, because I don't see as well as I used to. It's still going. Unless that's the turbo. Could be the turbo.
Go straight.
Maybe I'll give that guy this truck and I'll take my old one back, because at least that sounded better. The Peterbilt's awesome, don't get me wrong, but I got this truck. Come on, every time I jump onto this thing, it's going to have to be reactivated? Because I hit a button mistakenly? I think we'll upgrade the engine and we'll get one that doesn't have a retarder on it, because I don't need that stuff. We have engine brake anyway, so I'm not sure what the retarder does. I thought it was some sort of an engine brake, but I don't know enough about these things. Yeah, I could figure it out. But anyhow, we're running along at, we got 180 something miles to go. Hopefully this doesn't run too much longer for content's sake. It's my first day back into it, or my first time back into this, and I was hoping to do a 45-minute something, but it looks like we're going to be a little bit longer because, well, a couple delays on my part, but they weren't long. It's just a long episode because of the miles involved. And I think that windy section is what slowed us down. It was like the equivalent of going through a bunch of towns. But it doesn't matter. We're going to get through it. We've probably got another 10 minutes, maybe. Hopefully no more than that. And we'll be wrapping it up, and we'll schedule this up for later today. Well, as soon as we edit it, put our intro, outro on it. We'll jump through certain sections, make sure the audio's good and all that, so it's good to go. And most of the time, 99% of the time it is. But I try to double check every now and again. God dang it, why are the guys going so slow? That is bullshit. Get into your lane next time. Don't make me to slow down for you. I wanted to read that sign, but we're going too fast. Doesn't matter, we're going to Socorro, New Mexico. San Diego to Socorro. That's a 700-mile run. And we're doing it right now. Of course, we're probably going fast. Yeah, we are. 50 is supposed to be. Towns again, of course. You know, I'm thinking we only got 10 minutes, but if we're going to keep going through towns, this is going to be over a freaking hour. You know, I'm not going to complain too much for as much content as I got out the last 4 days, which is exactly 2 GTA 5 or GTA Online episodes. Probably end up going back into story mode and doing some live streams of that, simply because I don't really need to do any commentating on it. We just play it on the PS5 downstairs, and I'm going to put the Performance RT on it this next episode. Personally, I don't think you can tell the difference on the YouTube side of it, but on the playing on a 65 flat screen, you can definitely tell the difference. Now, I played GTA 5 on PC, and there really isn't all that much difference between this enhanced thing and the PC version. But you know, at the end of the day, I was very optimistic, but I had a lot of reservations about what the hell that content was going to be, the expanded content. So I didn't get all angry and all of that like a lot of content creators did, because I'm a realist too at the same time. I'm optimist, but I'm also a pessimist a little bit inside too, so I kind of can see the writing on the wall with these folks anyway. So we're getting there. Gotta love the sunrise out in the west like this, out in the Midwest, that is. It's nothing like anywhere else. I live in the Northeast, so our sunrise is okay, but I don't think it's nothing like this. This is spectacular. Oh man. More towns. They must love me engine braking all the way through. Cop saw me. He knew I was speeding, but he didn't get me on it because I was slowing down. Surprisingly, I think I was 11 over when I was going near him. We're gonna get there eventually. I just hate this when I'm thinking, you know, it's mostly going to be highway, and it's this, it's going to this, and it's going to be that, and then you actually do the run, and you find out it's not what you think it is. And then I'm like, well, we're going to run long, but we haven't done one in a while that is run long, so I'm not going to complain or anything. It doesn't do any good. Besides, more content, longer content means more watch time. And that's if most of your folks stick all the way through, which most of them don't. A lot of the views are just check-ins, see if that's something they want to watch or not, and then they bail. Which is alright, I do it myself sometimes. At least we're under 100. 61 miles. I think we'll be under an hour. Jeez. Excuse me. So my plans going for the next couple of days is probably going to be another GTA, or excuse that, another ATS, and then probably a couple of Euro trucks, and then probably some GTA following that. And at one point or another next week we'll be back doing Red Dead Redemption 2, since those videos got axed this week because I was ill, and that's when I would have done those. Because I would have done those on Sunday and Monday, and they would have aired those days. Well, it would have been Monday and Tuesday rather. But we'll get back into it and try to. We're not going to try to make up for any videos lost. It's not lost. It just didn't happen for whatever reason. But we are going to try to get back to at least a video a day. We'll see how well it goes. I also don't want to jump right in and burn myself out either and make myself sick again. Not that I'm sick from this. I just, you know, it's cold and flu thing running around, and everybody's wherever you're going to run into somebody that's got something at some point. And my immune system's pretty damn good, but at one point or another, you know, the last 2 years, everybody's been in an uber panic over absolutely nothing. And me, I dodged all these bullets supposedly, where everybody's dying and everything, and me, I'm just like, la-di-da. And I get a mild case of whatever, the flu, I think it was, you know, this week, and, you know, If this was 2 years ago, they probably would have killed me in the hospital or something. Alright, we're there.
Go straight.
Alright, so go straight. Okay, yeah, I think I need to be in the left lane for sure. Well, we made it. Only a mile to go. Technically, I think it's less than a mile, but how they calculate things, I guess. We'll get to see how much this delivery is, and we'll close it down and get it all scheduled up for tonight. Hopefully, we'll be able to put some more content out tomorrow, similar fashion. Which I think we will. The further and further we get away from that, the better off we'll be. Of course, that was my plans for the week. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. I could very well not, you know, be right back in the same boat I was. I could be sick again, you never know. I doubt it. The way I feel right now is 100 times better than I did 5 days ago. Come on, dude, you got a little car. Move it. Yeah, let's go. Gotta be here. Looks like right here and then to the right.
Turn right.
At least it's a pretty decent entrance. We don't get hung up or nothing because it's
Good driver.
super wide and everything. I like it. I wish they were all like that, but most of the time they're not. All right, let's play it safe. We'll pull that in there and see if we can line it up right for once. Okay, right there. Okay, go forward. Yeah, of course. Honk your damn horn. So if I didn't cut this point, we're gonna hit something. Yeah, we're right on where we need to be. Just hope we swung that wide enough so the trailer will go and swing right in there with us. I believe it will for the most part. Not gonna let us. Not quite sure what the dealio is with it, but let's figure this out. Whoops. Now I'm going to try to turn it around and see if we can just do another try at this. I think we're going to swing our truck all the way to the end of there so we can go in there a little bit more covert. Alright, let's go back to our view here. I said this was going to be under an hour. I didn't realize it was going to take me 2 hours to park. Sorry about this, but I want to do it legit here, and I'm trying to. But the game doesn't want to cooperate. So we're going to swing it all the way out here. Yeah, that should be much better. I think we'll be fine here. There we go. There we go. We got it, man. Enter. Synchronizing. All right, we made 32 grand. Awesome. Anyway, I thank you for watching. I appreciate it. We are running an hour on this one. I apologize for that, but it is what it is. We had to do it legit, and that's the one way to do it sometimes. You just got to turn it around and start over. Anyway, if you liked it, subscribe, or if you liked it, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already. We will see you in the next one. Thank you very much for sticking around.